What is up, guys? Drew Martin here with the bowl game preview. New Year's Eve, the day before New Year's 2020 is about to be behind us. So, Paco Healy, shout out to you joining me live on YouTube at Drew Martin Bets, Twitter at Drew Martin Bets, Facebook at Drew Martin Bets, off of last night's loss against, Florida, Oklahoma. Didn't go our way, but guys, feeling good about New Year's Eve bowl game slate, 2-1, hopefully 3-0. We got 3 games, breaking them down real quick. 3 bets for you. Got first game up here, 12 noon Eastern on ESPN. So only about 20 minutes from right now. Don't have a lot of time if you're watching this on replay, but it's 12 noon Eastern, ESPN, Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl, Fort Worth, Texas. This is where TCU plays their home games, TCU's home stadium here. It looks like, guys, a big part of this matchup, first of all, it's Mississippi State versus Tulsa. Mississippi State laying 1.5-point favorites, 45 being the total. But it does look like 15 to 20 mile per hour winds with rain at times, heavy rain here. So weather is going to be an issue. Going after this from a couple different angles, but do like the under 45. I don't see a lot of scoring here. I think both offenses are going to struggle. We got Mississippi State 3-7, 4-6 ATS standing for against the spread, meaning if you were betting on the team each and every game this season, how did you do? Lost money with Mississippi State. Tulsa 6-2 straight up, 7-1 against the spread. So they've been a real big money maker in the AAC. Now, got to keep in mind, Mississippi State playing in the SEC on the west side. Tough schedule there, but they did have the least efficient rush offense in all the country. So Mississippi State being able to run the ball, I very much worry about with weather issues here, just averaging 36 yards per game on the ground. Mike Leach, of course, wanting to throw it around. I think the weather really causes havoc here for this Mississippi State offense. Tulsa defensively, 3-3-5 defense. They've been really strong this season. Now, their best player at the linebacker position, he did opt out, but this is a really good team defense. So I think they're actually going to play strong here against the likes of SMU, of UCF, the same type profile of offense that Mississippi State is going to bring here, kind of throw it around. They performed well, holding both of those teams well below their average. Sidewise, the AAC just 1-3 in bowl season so far, but keep that in context. UCF, Tulane, Houston, all had kind of depleted rosters going into their bowl game. Now, I know Tulsa's best players out, a couple other guys, but still, I think that they're a little bit more suited to play in their bowl game than those other 3 AACs teams. And here's the real kicker, guys. Under 8-0 in Tulsa's last 8 non-conference games. I think both defensive units are the superior units in comparison to the offensive units they're going to be facing. So I like the under here of 45. Also note, head coaches here, Leach 1-3 his last 4 bowl games. I don't like Leach in bowl games from a side perspective. Philip Montgomery 1-1 in bowls. If you made me pick a side, I would be on Tulsa here, the underdog. But even more so for the bowl record, going under 45 in the Armed Forces Bowl, kicking off at noon Eastern. Got 3 games here, guys. The second game on CBS, 2 p.m. kickoff Eastern time, 11 a.m. Pacific, the Offer Pad Arizona Bowl, Tucson, Arizona. This is where the University of Arizona plays their home games on Bermuda hybrid grass. Open air stadium there in Tucson. We got the champion from the MAC conference and the champion from the Mountain West. One of my favorite bowl matchups here, guys. Ball State, the Cardinals, and the San Jose State. Little Sparty here. Little Sparty, I love them this season. If you've been watching the best bet videos throughout the regular season, we were on them a bunch. 7-0 straight up, talking about San Jose State. 7-0 against the spread, depending what number you bet them at, but still a great bet all season long. They won the Mountain West here. Ball State, great season themselves, 6-1 straight up, just 4-3 ATS though. Drew Plitt, a good quarterback there, especially by MAC standards. I just worry about Ball State. I think that, a lot of people liking this team because 1, their record, but 2, they beat Buffalo in their most marquee game of the season, but they got Buffalo down, and Buffalo's not a team, Van Treese throwing the ball down the field. That's not where they kind of make their hay. So I think it looked a lot better than it really was to most people's eyes. Watching them all season, decent offense. I just don't think that they're all that great. And going up against San Jose State, we talked about their record. They also beat Nevada, Boise, San Diego State, beat Hawaii on the island. All 4 of those wins, I think, are better than any win that Ball State has, better than the Ball State team this season as well. I think San Jose State takes it to them. You can get them -9.5 now. It is -10 at a lot of shops, but you can shop around, get them 9 in the hook here. That's what I bet them personally. Little Sparty, San Jose State, -9.5. I think they blow Ball State out here. Mike New and Brent Brennan, both 0-0 in bowl games. So I don't know if I would give too much of a coaching advantage here. Actually, if I was to give a coaching advantage, I would give it to Brennan. The way he's recruited, the way he's coached them up at San Jose State, I think is one of the better coaching jobs in the country. So for the second game, guys, San Jose State -9.5 for the bowl game special here. We got last game up, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific kick, AutoZone Liberty Bowl in Memphis, Tennessee. This is where the University of Memphis plays their home game. So all 3 games on a college home field here. We got West Virginia versus Army, 41 being the total. West Virginia now -10-point favorites. It's been a big kick up here today, and I'm actually going to look to step in front of that. Take this as a buy low on Army, +10 points here, guys. So we get a double-digit underdog in a military academy in a bowl game. I kind of like that profile a bet here. Looks like 38 degrees, 10 to 15 mile per hour winds. There is a chance of rain as well. I think all the weather conditions kind of help Army side here. We got West Virginia 5-4 from the Big 12 conference, also 5-4 against the spread. Army 9-2 straight up. Really good record there. 7-4 against the spread. Now you can kind of poke holes in both of their scheduling here. But I will go after kind of the statistics. Army, #1 pass defense in the country, only letting up 150 yards per game through the air. Opportunistic defense as well. They've let up 13 touchdowns and also have 13 interceptions on the season, so they'll take it away from you. Army's, their losses, quality losses against Tulane and Cincinnati. The only thing with Army, worry about who did they beat? I would say their 2 best wins are getting the Commander-in-Chief's trophy against Air Force and Navy. They also beat Georgia Southern. So not really quality wins there. But to tell you the truth, West Virginia only has 1 win against a team with a winning record as well. So neither team has really beat a lot this season. Both, I would say, weaker schedules. West Virginia, their last 3 games, this is kind of the key stat and why I'm going after the underdog here, guys. Their last 3 games, they gave up an average of 183 rush yards per game. So they can be ran against. And when your rush defense isn't all that, Army is going to take advantage of it. I think they keep it on the ground here, take it to them. Monken 3-0 in bowl games. That's the head coach for Army. Now, Troy Brown also 3-0 in bowl games. Those were all at Troy University. I mean, for West Virginia, their program trajectory, I love it. I love what Troy Brown's going to do as a head coach here. But in this game, I just think it's too many points. Laying doubles here to an Army team that you don't have to worry about motivation. I like it. Army +10 for the 3rd game, guys. So we got recap here with the next game going off in just 12 minutes from right now. We got the under in Mississippi State, Tulsa of 45. Got San Jose State -9.5. And we got Army, the Black Knights, +10. So 1 favorite, 1 underdog, and 1 total for you. Trot Wham, thanks for joining me. Yeah, hit the like button, buddy. Paco Healy, let's get after it, buddy. Jay, thank you for joining me. And yeah, you're welcome, man. Happy New Year to you. Slick, welcome in, buddy. You are welcome. And Beers, for sure, man. Good to see you. So, guys, that's it. Have a happy New Year. Enjoy tonight. Reminder, don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive either. If you're having fun, just order an Uber or something. But happy New Year to you. Enjoy it with the family, with your friends, and enjoy the bowl games as well. They're getting off here quick, guys. So best of luck, and talk tomorrow for the New Year's Day bowl games. All right, guys, best of luck.